Stronger bones after 50? Eat this humble leaf. Did you know that nearly 1 in 2 women over 50 will suffer a fracture from osteoporosis compared to just 1 in 5 men? That's a staggering difference and a serious health risk for women as they age. But what if I told you there's one simple everyday food that could help protect your bones and keep you strong and independent for years to come? For many women, the thought of osteoporosis feels like an inevitable part of aging, a silent thief that robs you of your mobility and independence. I've studied how everyday foods impact bone health, especially in seniors, and I want to share what science says really works. We're not talking about complicated supplements or expensive treatments. We're talking about something you can find at any grocery store, and it's super easy to prepare from the comfort of your home. In this video, I'll show you the powerful benefits of one leafy green that supports bone health after menopause. You'll see how its natural compounds can boost bone strength and fight back against osteoporosis, helping your body stay strong, stable, and resilient for years to come. But first, let's explore what osteoporosis really is and why it appears to affect many seniors today. Think of your bones not as solid, unchanging rods, but as living, breathing tissues constantly renewing themselves. In a healthy body, old bone is broken down and new bone is built up. But with osteoporosis, this process gets thrown out of balance like a car on 3 wheels. Your bones lose density and become weak and brittle, much like a sponge that has been dried out and is now full of tiny holes. This makes your bones incredibly fragile and prone to fractures, often from a simple fall or even a cough. Now here's the worst part. This condition affects women far more severely, especially after menopause. But why does this happen? Well, it's because of a powerful hormone called estrogen. You see, estrogen is vital for keeping bones strong, but during menopause, estrogen levels drop sharply, and this sudden change speeds up bone loss. When the balance between breaking down old bone and building new bone is disrupted, bone density decreases, leaving you more vulnerable to fractures and making everyday movement with family harder to enjoy. Here's the deal. Estrogen acts like a boss that keeps bone-eating cells in check. However, when estrogen drops during menopause, those cells go wild and start breaking down bone too fast. This makes bones thinner, weaker, and easier to break. Scientists have proven this is exactly how osteoporosis happens. Doctors from the National Institutes of Health found out that as the years pass after menopause, women face a significantly higher risk of developing bone loss and osteoporosis. This isn't just a clinical fact. It's a reality that has impacted the lives of many women around the world, stripping them of their freedom and the life they once enjoyed with their families and friends. A fracture from osteoporosis can lead to a loss of mobility, robbing you of the ability to take a morning walk or enjoy a vacation without worrying about pain. It can mean a loss of independence, making it difficult to do simple things like gardening or picking up your grandkids. But here's the good news. You can take control. Your diet is one of the most powerful tools for protecting your bones. After years of hard work, your body deserves some TLC to keep you strong and independent. And smart food choices don't just support health. They help you keep doing the things you love without pain holding you back. Take leafy greens, for example. Kale, spinach, collard greens, bok choy, and Swiss chard. They may look like ordinary salad fillers, but they're actually bone-building powerhouses. For women in menopause and adults over 50, these greens can help defend against osteoporosis. In fact, studies show women who eat leafy greens regularly have stronger bones, fewer fractures, and more freedom to enjoy life. Now let's look at the 3 key nutrients inside these greens that make them so effective. Nutrient 1, calcium. Strong bones start with calcium, the essential building block that keeps them firm. And you know the best part? Leafy greens like kale and collard greens deliver it in a form your body can easily absorb. According to researchers from Science Direct, the world's leading source for scientific research, consistently consuming more calcium is associated with higher bone mineral density across all ages. For women in their 50s and beyond, especially postmenopausal women, calcium becomes even more important for building and maintaining strong bones. Here's the catch. When estrogen drops, bones lose density and become weaker. But by eating calcium-rich leafy greens, you're helping your bones stay stronger, like fixing small cracks before they turn into breaks. Think of it as making daily deposits into your bone strength bank. These small choices add up, protecting your freedom to walk with confidence, lift your grandchild, or even dance at a wedding without fear of fractures. Before we reveal the next powerful nutrient, if you're finding this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really supports us and helps us bring you more content like this. Now let's continue. Nutrient 2, vitamin K. No doubt calcium helps build bones, but vitamin K ensures that calcium actually stays there. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are loaded with this important nutrient. Vitamin K plays a key role in bone mineralization, which is basically your body's way of locking calcium into your bones so they stay strong where you need it most. According to findings from the National Institutes of Health, doctors believe that vitamin K can not only improve bone density in people with osteoporosis, but also reduce the number of fractures they experience. That's a big deal. It means you're not just making your bones stronger, you're lowering your risk of a serious fracture that could take away your ability to walk. And the best part? You can get this protection straight from your plate. Just one serving of leafy greens a day helps your bones hold on to the calcium you already eat, making every bite count. Think of it like giving your bones a security system. You're not just feeding them, you're protecting them so they can keep you moving, playing, and enjoying life with friends and family. Nutrient 3, magnesium. Magnesium doesn't get much attention, but it's super important for bone health. And leafy greens like Swiss chard and spinach are great sources. Here's why it matters. Magnesium helps control hormones, like parathyroid hormone, that manage your calcium levels. Without enough magnesium, calcium can leak out of your bones, and inflammation can increase, both of which make bones weaker. Researchers from the NIH suggest that not getting enough magnesium can quietly damage your bones. It disrupts how bone cells work and increases hidden inflammation, the kind you don't notice until it's too late. But here's the good news. You can stop this damage with simple, steady choices. A magnesium-rich diet helps keep your bones strong, flexible, and ready for the things you love, like traveling, hiking, or chasing grandkids without pain. Now, instead of drowning in science and numbers, let me tell you the story of Maria, a lively woman in her early 60s. After menopause, she started to feel more fragile. A bone scan showed the early signs of osteoporosis. Her estrogen had dropped, her bones were weaker, and the fear of a fracture weighed on her. Maria loved gardening, long walks with her husband, and playing with her grandkids. But she worried all of that could be taken away. The thought of losing those joys was heartbreaking. But instead of giving in to fear, Maria took action. She made one small daily change, adding a handful of kale to her morning smoothie and some steamed spinach to her dinner. It didn't feel big, but it was consistent. Little by little, Maria noticed the difference. She felt steadier on her walks. Her back felt stronger while tending her rose bushes, and at her next checkup, her doctor was stunned. Her bone density had stabilized, and in some spots, even improved. Maria discovered that these simple food choices were her secret weapon. Now in her 70s, she's still active and independent, hiking with her grandkids, traveling, and enjoying life without fear. Her story proves one powerful truth. It's never too late to start, and small daily steps can create a lifetime of freedom. The science and story we've shared today all point to one truth. You are not helpless against bone loss. Osteoporosis can feel like a normal part of aging, leaving many women worried about falling or wondering if they'll stay strong enough to keep doing what they love. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. The proof is clear, and stories like Maria's show it. You have a choice every single day. Something as simple as adding a handful of leafy greens to your meals isn't just a salad. It's you building a stronger base for the future. And it's not only about avoiding broken bones, it's about protecting your freedom and your joy. Think about the moments that matter most. Dancing with your partner, traveling, working in your garden, or picking up your grandchild for a hug. Strong bones give you the freedom to live those moments fully without worry holding you back. These small, steady choices add up. They give you the strength and confidence to stay active and enjoy life on your own terms. So it's never too late to start. And every step you take today is a gift to your future self. Now, what's the big takeaway from all this? Start small. You don't need to change your whole diet overnight. Just add a cup of leafy greens, like kale or spinach, a few times a week. Blend them into a smoothie, stir them into a soup, or have them as a simple side dish. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference, helping you build stronger bones that will support you for years to come. If you found this helpful and want to learn more, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video from us. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Would you like me to share the top 5 foods that science says help women strengthen bones after 50? Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback guides the content we create for you. Remember, your bones are your foundation, and you have the power to make them stronger and protect them. Let's take care of them together. See you in the next video.